Good morning, boys and girls. Here today, we're going to continue to go over money word problems using our cube strategy to help us analyze what the word problem is asking, and our hairy money strategy to help us count the coins. So let's look at this word problem that I have displayed here for you. It says Bryson had 5 dimes, 3 nickels, and 8 pennies. He lost 1 dime and 2 pennies. How much money does Bryson have left? Well, looking at my chart, I know that the first thing I have to do is go through and circle all of my numbers. So I know that Bryson has 5 dimes. I know that he has 3 nickels. And I know that he has 8 pennies. I also know that he loses 1 dime and he loses 2 pennies. Now, the next thing my chart tells me to do is to underline the question. The question I'm being asked is, how much money does Bryson have left? So I'm going to underline that. Now, I need a box clue words. Well, I know that he lost money, and I know that the problem is asking me how much he has left. So I know that he's going to lose some money, which means I need to find out how much he has, take some away, and then count it. So for this one, I can probably skip pulling out the equation because I'm just going to use the coins to help me here. So let's look. I have 5 nickels, so I'm going to get my 5 nickels. Excuse me, I'm sorry. He had 5 dimes and 3 nickels. So let me get rid of that. So I'll leave the 3 nickels. He had 5 dimes. So 5 dimes. And 8 pennies. So let me go ahead and get 8 pennies. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Now, I don't want to count all of this right now because I'm not done. The problem says that Bryson lost 1 dime and he lost 2 pennies. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take this dime away, 1 dime, and I'm going to take 2 pennies away. And now I want to know how much does Bryson have left. So now, boys and girls, I can use my hairy money strategy to help me solve. So remember, I count by 5s until I find the value of the coin to figure out how many hairs are in each coin. These are nickels. Nickels are worth 5 cents. So I'm going to count by 5s until I get to 5. So 5. Oh, nickels have 1 hair. So I'm going to draw 1 hair on each of these nickels. Next, I have a group of dimes. Dimes are worth 10 cents. So I need to count by 5s until I get to 10 to figure out how many hairs are in the dimes. So 5, 10. There are 2 hairs on my dimes. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the rest of the hairs on all of my dimes. Now, pennies are worth 1 cent. I can't count to 5 if pennies are only worth 1 cent. So pennies are not going to get hairs. Pennies are going to get freckles because those freckles are going to show me that I'm going to count by ones when I get there. So now, boys and girls, I can count my money to find out how much Bryson has left. I'm going to count each hair by 5 and each freckle by 1. So count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So with the hairs, I have 55. Now I need to keep counting for my freckles. So I start at 55 and count by 1. So 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. So Mason has 61 cents left. That would be my answer. Let's look at one more problem together, boys and girls, okay? This problem says, Kamani went to Dollar Tree to buy a new toy. She gave the clerk 1 quarter, 6 pennies, 3 dimes, and 5 nickels. How much money did Kamani spend at Dollar Tree? So, according to my chart, I'm going to circle my numbers first. So, Kamani gave her 1 quarter. She gave her 6 pennies. Sorry, there was a bug. She gave her 3 dimes. And she gave the clerk 5 nickels. Now I need to underline the question. The question is, how much money did Kamani spend at Dollar Tree? So, boxing the keywords, I need to find how much. That means I need to add all of the money together. Not going to write an equation here unless I just want to add up 25 and all of this. What I'm going to do is I am going to use my coins and my hairy money strategy to help me solve this problem. So I'm going to start with the quarters because the quarters are worth the most. She had 1 quarter. Pennies aren't worth very much, so I'm going to find my dimes. Dimes are the next highest value, and it says she had 3 dimes, so I'm going to go ahead and drag over 3 dimes. I know that nickels are worth more than pennies, and it says that she had 5 nickels. So I'm going to drag over 5 nickels. And then pennies are worth the least, and she used 6. So I'm going to get 6 pennies. Now I can use my hairy money strategy to help me. I count by 5s until I hit the value of each coin. And that will tell me how many hairs are in each coin. Quarters are worth 25 cents. 25 cents. So I'm going to count by 5s until I get to 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. My quarter had 5 hairs. Now I'm looking at dimes. Dimes are worth 10 cents. So I'm going to count by 5s until I get to 10 cents. So 5, 10. Dimes get 2 hairs each. So I'm going to continue to draw the hairs on my dimes. Now I'm looking at nickels. Nickels are worth 5 cents. So I'm going to count by fives until I hit 5. 5. Okay, nickels get 1 hair. So I'm going to draw 1 hair on each of Kamani's nickels. Pennies are only worth 1 cent. There are no fives in pennies, so pennies don't get hairs, they get little tiny freckles, which remind me that I need to count by ones when I get to the pennies. Now I can use my hairy money strategy to help me count this group of coins. I'm going to count each hair by fives and each freckle by ones. Get ready? Count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Moving on to ones, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So Kamani spent 86 cents at Dollar Tree. Well, boys and girls, that's it for today. I hope that me going over these problems has helped you a little bit. And as always, if you get stuck, please reach out to me and I will help you. Happy learning. I miss you all.